Hi Scorpio, and welcome to your general reading here for August 2021. This is for Scorpio energy, that is Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, any kind of placement basically, and you know the drill. Take what resonates with you, leave behind rest. Never ever force it to fit if it doesn't. Alright, what we're going to do here, we are going to start by doing an oracle message for those of you who are interested in that. It's basically seeing if there are any messages coming through, right? And then we're going on to do the typical general reading for August, and I will put timestamps below so you can click to go to the tarot reading if that is what you're just in the mood for. All right, and remember, if you like this video, please you like this content, please like the video. I would very, very much appreciate your support. It helps support the channel. Okay, let's get started with the oracle here. Hope you're doing well. Hope you're doing amazing, Scorpio. All right, any messages coming through to Scorpio here for August 2021? Scorpio, we have 5 of Swords and we have 2 of Wands. 5 of Swords. Well, 5 of Swords is 5 of Swords. No, 5 of Swords. Yes, it is 5 of Swords. 5 of Swords is best way to summarize it is feeling as though you can't really. No matter what you say, it's not good enough. No matter what the way you communicate, is it ever going to be enough? I'm going to lay out the oracles here to see how this is clarified, right? But 5 of Swords is an energy of conflict. It is the lesson of learning to detach. But let's see. Let's start by pulling this out. It may have to do with the path you want to go or something like that. Show here. Or where you feel pulled towards going. Or no matter the plans you make, it's just not gonna be there. We have trust. I accept that my inner voice will always guide me correctly. Love. I commit to the practice of seeing the good in all things. I'm gonna lay out all the cards, okay? Now it's too many milk and honey. I got here communication about going out or something like that, or an invitation, but let's see, what do we have? We have Treasure Island and we have Fork in the Road. 8 of Pentacles. I've just got another one here, okay? Let me lay out all of the cards. The door to romance. We have adjustments are required, believe in the impossible, and we have the Royal You and the Grand Symphony. Okay, trust. I accept that my inner voice will always guide me correctly. We need to look into the Treasure Island here, right? Because I feel as though there's a split between wanting to open up some sort of door to the romance, opportunities in love, for the fun. Even if you have been together for a long time, it's just opening up that door for the romantic energy here, right? I see here an energy of wanting to do that, but at the same time, we're going to look at this Treasure Island here to see what shows up. At the same time, I do sense some sort of a message coming through that adjustments are required, and it has to do with your self-empowerment, with your path, if you know what I mean, with your path. It's like you want to make space or make time to be a romantic partner, but at the same time you got to remember your purpose as well, right? Let's get the book here. Treasure Island number 9. I'm gonna show it to you. Treasure Island is the law of attraction, blah blah blah, brings dreams into fruition. It's results of positive thinking and so on. and financial gain, sharing of good fortune. You worked hard and acted upon your unwavering belief in abundance, and suddenly in the midst of it all, you have hit the jackpot. You have uncovered the map to buried treasure and tapped the unlimited potential. Are you sure about that? Let's see here. Your relationship is a treasure, providing more than you need, but you don't see that right now. No matter how long you've been together, you and your partner are always discovering hidden gems about yourself and, okay, yeah, about each other. Now is the time to be confident that success is yours, your ideas are hitting and blah blah blah. But at the same time, we have poverty consciousness, the sense of not enough, cast a shadow on your path. These ideas and core beliefs come with a high cost. Do you really want to proclaim yourself a victim of disappointment and failed expectations? No, you don't. You absolutely don't. I get here this message here about taking a risk and understanding that we learn from conflict. Then the Five of Swords become a message here about the intellectual banter we can have with someone. It's a particular way of flirting, right? How long you have been together, you and your partner are always discovering hidden gems about yourself. About yourselves and each other. Now is the time of discovery, and it is as if everything is in sync and new again. It's not really like that. It is as though I do get here. It's a fun energy here. It's a fun energy because it's an energy here wanting to hold on, but at the same time understanding that there's a need here to release something. Why am I suddenly being so tired? It's like I want to go to bed. Oh, sorry. It's suddenly drained there. But there's these adjustments probably needing to be made because I feel as though there's an energy here about going over the same thing again and again and again, but understanding that through the conflict you may actually be getting to know each other, whatever that means here. Alright, hold on a minute. There's something off. There keeps being something in the path here, right? Alright. Let's look at the royal you. Let's see the royal you, because this is alright. Sovereignty, responsibility. Do you know what it means to express personal power in your personal sovereignty in your life? It's about how you hold your inner sense of worth and integrity, secure in your belief that you have a unique purpose. It's about feeling comfortable in your own skin, knowing who you are and that nothing outside you can challenge your authentic self. You are the ruler of your mind. You are being invited now to consider what discipline need to apply to your thoughts. Are they consistent with the values and beauty you intend for your life? It is important now to keep your focus on what is right and good for you as well as others. Challenges in your life at this time, no matter how large or small, must be met with a measured response. If life sends you a challenge, can you speak up and set your boundaries with grace and surety? Calm, intelligent leadership is called for now. This is about knowing when to plan out your battle. Yeah, you know what, Scorpio, this is very, very interesting energy here. What I get here is a typical Scorpio thing. I don't know, but it is this being very, very strategic. Being very strategic in the way that you attach and detach, right? No games here. I get as though you may be challenged in the way that you are relating to probably someone here in particular, right? There's something here about make sure that you have integrity and authenticity in whatever it is that you do here. No games for some reason or another. Yes, you get to know each other. We get to know each other through conflict, but not through games, if you know what I mean. We don't bring the conflict to the table. We're gonna see how this plays out in your tarot reading, alright? Because it is a message that's a little, may not be what some people wanted to hear here. Let's see, adjustments are required, the third quarter of the moon. Oh God, no. Think of yourself as a vessel that has been filled more and more over the past few weeks. Some of what has come your way may have been wonderful, but there's also a lot of negativity, and you need to let go of this. Whatever situation you're asking about, now be honest about whether or not they are toxic emotions involved, which you need to release into the ethers. This also comes as a promise that not all is lost. However, there are changes and adjustments required before you will get where you want to be. A change of course is forecast now, that recent events have been understood and acted upon. There may also be a crisis now, which will remind you of what you want and what it's time to let go of. So pay attention. It's about reevaluating the situation here. Something new and exciting is around the corner, but trust may be required to have this situation move forward. And it may be time to hatch a brand new plan. And this plan shows up as something related to the community. That you are loved by other people here, right? In your community, in your friendships, you are loved. I don't know if it's sometimes if you engage with some sort of a negative thinking here. That you can't show the world the real you. The fork is that creates these forks on the road, this indecisive almost. But when it comes to planning, look at the bigger picture, right? This conflict here is there for you to attach to your inner voice and trust that you're being directed correctly and not so much about trying to play games. I don't know if that makes sense here. Especially in terms of how you may be trying to do the same thing over and over again in love and trying to then get the same result. Or you get the same result in doing the same thing. In how you're opening up this door to romance here, right? You have sovereign power here to get something, to make these adjustments that may be required. But have trust in yourself, have trust in whatever your voice is trying to tell you. Alright, or your inner voice here is trying to tell you. Although I do get sometimes here you wanting to dictate it. Does that make sense? Anyway, let's see what we have in your tarot reading. But I get it because I see the tiredness in here, right? I see the tired. I see the tiresome energy in going over things again and again and again. But always just standing at the door is not really opening up. That is, of course, frustrating, right? When you want to go the distance, when you have this loyalty within you and you feel in contact with the purpose ahead of you. Yeah, stand in your power. Stand in your power. And don't be afraid to do something new. Alright, but we're going to go into your tarot reading now. We're going to start by pulling a keynote. Then we do some shuffling. Show me the keynote here for Scorpio in August. We have originality. It's your authenticity and potentiality. We have passion. There's a motivation and drive. There's a fire burning within you, and we have a reconciliation. And then we have validation. Okay. So for you here, the energies are amazing in terms of originality and passion. That is a fine connection between feminine and masculine energies within you. That is you connecting to your authenticity, your voice, all of your potentials here. And at the same time being connected to a passion where that brings motivation and drive, right? And that brings this, it's like having an idea and actually bringing it into action. But then we have this reconciliation, which is, we will see what that is about, right? Show me Scorpio here. Yes, good. Leaving behind the conflicts, letting it go, starting to open up. There we go. Those are the energies. Good. Show me Scorpio here. Oh, for fuck's sake. All right. Scorpio, do you really want me to do the reading here? Okay, so not bad. We're gonna see. Okay. We have 5 of Cups underneath the deck. That is Scorpio intensity, okay? If any of you don't know, I am dominantly Scorpio, so I know Scorpio energy. I have it strongly within me as well, so yeah, now you know that. Anyway, yeah, okay. What we have here is the Fool in the reverse, right? That is wanting to jump into a new experience, but not fully having released the past. Although I see you being very much that you are considering that you have left the past. But I'm looking at the energies on the table here, right? You can't fool me here, right? I know you want to. I know some of you want me to speak into that you are strong and moving on, and that everything has been closed out. You don't have any negative energies from the past with you. You are cleared out. And I get some of you probably getting angry with me if I can't confirm that, if I can't tell you that. But you know what? Let's see what I can tell you. Right? It doesn't have to be all that bad. These tarot readings are here for inspiration, right? If you don't like it, don't watch it. It's not that negative of a reading. It's not when I look at your supportive system, and that is you have so many people who bloody care about you, and it tends to be because you're amazing. All right, you are amazing, Scorpio, and that we're gonna focus on in a minute when I laid out all of this. The Fool in the reverse. Well, first and foremost, for some Scorpios, this is the tired energy of being a mother, right? Are we allowed to say that sometimes you get tired as a mother and you're like, someone take my kids so I can just have a little pause? Are we allowed to say that? Depends what level of mom shaming we are dealing with, but I would say yes. We are allowed to say that sometimes. Because being parents are tough. It's a tough job, alright? Anyway, a Fool in the reverse. If it's not to do with the, the tiresome energy of being a parent sometimes, then we are dealing here with wanting to jump into something and not seeing the red flags. You are authentic, you have all the potentiality in the world here, and I see you being admired for that. You have the motivation, you have the passion, the drive here. Are you trying to reconcile with someone? No, I don't see that, but that energy is also on the table. We're gonna look into it. Crossing it is the mother energy here, right? For some of you, it's because you're dealing with a bloody mother. Anyway, the energy crossing you is the tiresome energy. The tired energy of having to take care of everything. I keep returning to the tired mom, right? Because this is how tired moms show up. It's the being tired of having to do everything. Having to clean, having to cook, having to get kids up, having to get them to school, having to remind them to do the homework, having to do this and that, right? You can be a father and still be in that, but it's that is the Empress when she's a tired mom. Is having to do everything. You know what happens after that? You kind of lose the gusto to do anything. We're gonna dive into this, okay? There is just this energy here of being tired or not wanting to do anything. Some of you may need a break, but your focus is here is that everything is done. That the cycle here has closed out. You know what? Some of you may have invested a lot of yourself. It's like having given, but it is a pentacle. All right, but it is like for some of you, yeah, you may have given a lot of yourself, and now comes the result, which is a tired energy. It can happen when you have exhausted yourself physically for a prolonged period of time, and then when the moment you decide to let it go, your body gets tired. In the recent past, we have 6 of Wands in the reverse. That's not being seen. There's a little bit of an ego here, wanting to be seen but not being seen. Right? It's not having the support. Probably on social media or something like that, if that was something important to you. But I look at the energies here, and there is something of a negative energy. Gotta be honest with you. Attachment to hostility. I don't know if someone here has been getting bad advice in your finances as well. Or it's someone that, you know, you could have been dealing... Hold on. You could have been dealing with a woman here who believes she knows everything and she's just, you know, annoying. But there is some sort of an attachment here. There's also probably an attachment to being in your head. And I do see that again. It's coming up here again, right? So there is a negative energy here in the past. But your focus is on this being done. Your focus is also on that you have other opportunities. And you have opportunities available to you. No doubt about it. Here in August. Opportunities are there, Scorpio. Okay? They are. And I do see that being a focus. So for me to sit here and talk about the negativity is not really something that I get that you would be interested in. But with the Fool in the reverse, that comes following the world, right? It is this new beginning. It is in the reverse. So there's still something that's being held on to. For some of you, there may be a wounded feminine energy here. And that is one of... Not, again, this mother energy of not being validated. It's typical of Empress of giving and giving and giving and giving and not really getting enough in return. Being taken for granted. You know what happens when she's had enough of that? She becomes frustrated. She becomes lethargic. She becomes actually mean sometimes, right? And it comes as a response to having been taken for granted. So now, if any of you find yourself in that energy, be careful here. Possibly think about whether or not it has to do with having given too much. Of course, it may also be that you have, for some of you, a mother that's refusing to let you go, allow you to grow up, and that's still annoying. I mean, come on. What is it that you're focused on here? Or your fears or hope is not really knowing. I don't know, this is the ghosting energy, this is the power struggle, this is, I don't know, if something about also that you don't want people here to make decisions over your head. You want to have self-determination, and you do have that. We look at in the oracle message, the sovereignty, the personal power, right? Personal sovereignty. Yeah, you want that. You don't want people here to make decisions over your head. Right? Okay, I get it. I look at your environment here. I understand what is fostering this energy. Okay? I gotta stop doing this. I'm always fidgeting. I understand what is fostering this energy that you have here. Because we have the magician in the reverse. There may be a situation here where something is not manifesting, right? Of course, that could be this door to romance for some of you. What is it that's going on here for Scorpio? A woman holding a heart. Journey. This is especially true if we have a male Scorpio here. If we have a male or a crosswatch, whatever, you place yourself in this energy, right? I am seeing someone here trying to get access to a woman. Scorpio, for some of you, this is a crosswatch. Some of you, I'm picking up on someone you're dealing with. Alright, you know what? You place yourself in the energies, right? It's just... Right, okay. Anyway, I am sensing here, Scorpio, there's a woman holding a heart somewhere in the environment, and someone wants to get at her, to her, right? It's not happening. It's like the journey can't take place. Someone here is standing there, trying to just be fine on their own. Oh dear Lord, it's like I don't like these energies. It's like you can't get to someone, right? You can't get to someone, and then you're just gonna focus on what you have right in front of you. But someone here may actually be in a situation where it's more like pretend. I don't want to go in that situation here, right? Let's see what it's like for you, Scorpio. You have a lot of opportunities around you here. Absolutely. But I gotta say, I'm seeing here someone having a strategy of trying to reconcile with an energy. I don't know if this is a tactic of getting something to reconcile by ignoring. I don't know. It's just this Two of Swords up here is it is a strong ghosting energy. But it's not a ghosting energy, it's a tactic. It's ignoring as a tactic. It's petty, alright? I'm also petty. But I don't know what's going on here, Scorpio. Let's see. This Magician, show me more on the Magician. Okay, yes, someone here wants to return to something here. They want to return to something. They are doing it in a way that's not the best. What is it that they're lacking here? The time. Yeah. They're lacking the time, they're lacking the effort. The effort is not here. You're not paying attention to it. You don't have time to pay attention to this. Whatever it is that's going on. Scorpio, is there some sort of a plan here? Is there some sort of a alright, if this throughout here in August, right? If there's a situation that you want to get going, if there's a place you want to go, and it shows up as attached to another person here, right? Are you remembering to let go the best you can here? I see you not really investing your how can I explain it? It's like trying to reconcile with someone but not really investing the time into it. What's gonna happen there, right? What we have here coming up for you is the Eight of Swords, is being in your head. Now, if we want to take this as a positive, it's trying to look inside. But you know what's the most likely outcome is? It's the Nine of Swords. Scorpio, this is not exactly an enjoyable outcome. It's starting to get into your head here, right? Starting to think and think and think and think. I see you being afraid of other people or other people here determining the situation. You want this opportunity to open. You have the opportunities available to you of how you want to connect with other people, right? But it's like you get into your head about it. And when you overthink, it's like, can I say overthink? But when you're thinking and thinking and thinking, you're thinking about how to connect. You're not really doing it, right? You're not really investing the pragmatic energies into it. Then you get into your head about it. And then we end up in a stressful situation. But you know what you have as a bloody support system? You have people. They are here. Why are you not seeing them? Someone here is trying to, you have people here wanting to talk with you. But some of you, can I really say it? I hope none of you are manifesting from a wounded place where you are, what does that mean? That is out of sense of security. It's like a fear of losing your mind, fear of losing control of the situation. Then someone here may start playing these games. Is it a way to have someone prove loyalty? I don't know. It's a funny energy. Let me show me more about that originality over there. Ooh, and passion. Reconciliation. Yeah, okay, you know what? For some of you Scorpios, it may actually be, this energy may stem from someone trying to reconcile with you, and it's probably the best to just let it go. Anyway, your originality is that you and which you have strongly on the table, is your capacity here to create something new, to have new potential, to set long-term goals. Absolutely, they are there. They are. You can manifest abundance into your life. When it comes to your passion, that's where things get a little bit tired. This might actually have to do with someone sending you a communication your way, trying to reconcile with you. I get, okay, now we're coming into it because I was like, what the hell? Then someone here may send this communication your way, trying to reconcile with you, and you give it your energies, as opposed to just, I don't know, let it go. Especially if it's something that sets you into your head. Why allow this energy into your life if it brings nothing good with it? For some of you Scorpios, I'm also seeing a worry about how to connect with other people, right? And in that case, it might have something to do with not feeling seen in the past here, right? And you may not fully have let go of that energy. And someone could have shamed you, someone could have been mean, some of you could have dealt with a mother who was very, very overprotective, and who could have told you, like, you can't do this and you can't do that, you can't do anything. And that is someone that can really strip away from someone's belief in your own abilities to get something going here, right? But you have something to offer. You absolutely do. You have opportunities to connect. Just, if that is for you, be mindful of that, because then the stress here would be about, how am I going to connect with other people if you don't see yourself with the strength you have, right? There are different groups of you, because trust me, there's another group who have extreme confidence. What do we have? Future energy, the world, darlings. You have the world. Is about communicating, right? And also something about saying, you're walking away from something here to open up the door into romance. I can't really get, is there anything else to say here? Show me. There's someone here you gotta close out, I get. Yeah. Patience, by the way, is also somewhat of a challenge here. Something here has slowly, oh my god, I mean, swear to god, what the hell are you dealing with? Something here slowly but surely growing. It's like someone here is watching someone, possibly on social media in the past, and someone here is in they don't know about it. Someone here's coming back to you. Show me that energy here coming up. Nope, I don't like this. It's a very, very critical energy that I have here. Scorpio, it's a situation where something here may not go in someone's favor, and we have a person here who's very, very hard with their words. Why do I get a little bit of a spying energy here? You lost hope, and you're gonna lose hope in something here. You don't want it, but you're still keeping tabs on it, and it's creating this frustration with you. And then you may wonder why it's not moving forward. Look out for that. Yeah, and I do see the stress about, why is this not moving forward? That's the most likely result. This is the stress about, you know, what is my path? Do I feel it? Why am I feeling pushed away? This is going to be interesting. We will see. All right, let's focus here on the strength you have. That is, yeah, what you don't see that you have, which is insane. You don't see this. Yeah, I can't really. Why are you not seeing this, Scorpio? In all of this stress that you're creating here, right? You have people who fucking care about you. The thing is, it may not be that person. It may not be that person. It may be someone completely else. It may be your family. It may be your friends. Don't neglect them. You are not alone. You have an insane support system here. But it's hidden to you. You have someone here who's also watching you, who sees you as very, 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 very valuable. A friend here, right? But no. Someone here is having your eyes set on someone. Could be a water sign here. Having your eye and heart set on a friend that's nothing but a disappointment. And we have a possible fire sign here. I don't know. I'm not saying this because yeah. So it's not. I'm not saying there's someone here. You let's say you're just in love, that you're in love with someone, and this is not working. Then you have someone else, and that may be in love with you, and you should be with them. It's not that. It's saying that you have bloody people who care. So if you find yourself in this hopelessness, and you start looking at the world with a little bit of a distorted view, remember that there are bloody people here who care. And then there's this woman holding a coin. Holding a heart, yeah, I just don't. And I also get someone here trying to reconcile with someone who is this woman with a heart. It's just not working. And why is it not working? Because of the games. Because of the games, and it's... I give up here. Find peace. Yeah, this is a never-ending story. You may see it as this is done. I get that. This is done. You have options available to you. But yeah, you're still attached to it somehow, and I get it being in your mind. It's the way you think of it that makes sure it brings this energy here still on the table. Okay, so we will see how that will play out. Take what you want from it. Don't make it into anything bigger than it is, right? What's the positive here? Breaking of a contract. The positive here is learning to collaborate, learning to listen to your intuition. But all right, that's it. I will see you next time, Scorpio. Take care. Ciao.